What's up everybody, it's Justin Romine here. Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know, I run a video production company right here out of Dallas, Texas. And I asked a question recently on my Instagram of what types of videos would you want to see? And I got a lot of cinematic videos, cinematic tutorial videos. So this video is all about how to make your videos cinematic in my top 5 steps. So let's make it happen. Step 1, you have to start with a story. Stories are the backbone of cinematic videos. Without a story, your video might look cool, but it won't keep people engaged or affect them in any way. So start by coming up with a story. It can be as simple or as complex as you want it to be, but it doesn't always have to be words and dialogue. You can tell a story simply through video and sound design. So start with a story. This is your foundation. Step 2, shoot with prime lenses. Prime lenses tend to have a lower aperture and perform better in low light. Most cinematic videos and movies you watch aren't shot in broad daylight with blue sunny skies. They're shot with ambient lighting somewhere inside or with crazy weather and or at night. For this reason, it'd be best to shoot with prime lenses because the lower aperture will perform better in low light and it will also give you a lot of depth of field, aka bokeh. Is that how you say it? Bokeh. Which this is also prominent in nearly every cinematic movie or video. I'd personally recommend either a 24 or a 35mm lens for your wide to medium shots, and then use an 85mm for your detail shots. And also, you want to look for an aperture that's 1.8 or lower. This will give you the best low light performance and depth. Step number 3, you want to shoot for the edit. Shooting for the edit is a crucial part of creating a cinematic video. What I mean is that production filmmakers film using a shot list, which helps them capture all the shots they need for their film. For example, if I were to film this sequence with only one camera angle, that would be super boring and not cinematic. Ideally, I would change the camera angles or focal lengths to help take the viewer through what I want them to focus on. This usually means changing camera angles every 2 to 3 seconds, sometimes even less. What I do is I visualize what I want the end product or video to look like in my mind. And then I build my shot list around that to make sure I get all the shots that I need. Step number 4 is don't forget audio. Audio is half the viewer's experience, yet is neglected so much. Your cinematic video should sound cinematic when people are just listening to it, without even watching. One of the most overlooked elements of great audio is room tone. Room tone is the silent ambiance of the room you're filming when there is nothing going on. It's very simple to capture, you just have to remember to do it. Room tone can help connect your viewers to the scene to feel like they are actually there. Also, using ambient music can dramatically enhance your cinematic videos. Ambient music is a very low-level background music, often classical, that helps create the feeling and emotions you want the viewer to have from watching that scene. Step number 5 is to use film look LUTs. Now, there's a whole art and tons of information on this topic, and I don't claim to know everything, but there's a common look that almost every cinematic video has, and that is great color correction and grading. Color correction deals with the correcting of highlights, shadows, exposure, saturation, etc. Basically the contrast and the overall look of the image without tweaking the color. The grading, on the other hand, deals with tweaking the colors of your footage to achieve a certain look. And there are film style LUTs out there that can help tremendously with your grading process to instantly give your footage a cinematic look, assuming you've color corrected your footage well. Personally, I recommend the Vision Color Osiris's LUTs. They have tons of different options and they are super good quality. I'm currently in the process of developing my own custom cinematic LUTs, so stay tuned for the release of those. That's it for me, y'all. Thanks for watching. Those are my top 5 tips on how to create a cinematic video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Start applying these tips right now and make your videos super cinematic.